Welcome back. Healthy aging, easier said than done. As Healthy Aging Month comes to an end here, local doctors are really stressing the importance of keeping the conversation and our activities going. Here to talk about how you can really zero in on healthy aging year-round, Dr. Salvador Forte and Dr. Christopher Arenas. Thank you both for being here. Really appreciate it. I was joking. I said, how do I get the aging interview? But it's so important no matter what your age is, and it's to start as early as possible. And Dr. Forte, I'll start with you. Specifically for women, talk a little bit about some of the things that happen to our body as we do get older. I know one of them is calcium, and we lose a lot of calcium, and that's important.
Yeah, so specifically for women experiencing menopause, calcium will decrease and really what happens is our bones will weaken because we regenerate or resorb the bone so that our body can have the calcium available.
And that's an easy thing to fix, really. It's as easy as taking a supplement, perhaps?
Yeah, so there's a few things that we can do. So supplementation is definitely one of them. You also want to supplement not only with calcium, but with vitamin D.
Okay.
That helps. You can also get vitamin D by going outside and having sun exposure.
And walking and jogging, or just simply staying active.
And that is the other one. So, so resistance training and low impact activities, weight bearing activities will actually strengthen our bones. And so that will help with the loss of calcium or this our bones becoming more fragile over time.
Can you talk a little bit, Dr. Arenas, about the body aging? A lot of times we think of like the, our physical and so forth, but mental as well. That's something that's important to make sure that we're staying focused on as well.
Yeah, so as we age, the mind also ages, but it's not always necessarily a bad thing. Actually, studies have shown that as people get older, they obtain more knowledge, and they can actually use that to reflect both back on their life as well as actually influence others in a positive way. But of course, as the body ages, the brain does start to shrink in volume by about 5% per decade after the age 40, and then really accelerates after age 70. And so that can be involved with a number of things like memory problems, personality changes, emotional disorders, and this can be more, concerning in people who also have underlying cardiovascular disease.
One thing that seems pretty consistent is staying active and staying involved, keeping your mind sharp, but also being on the move. It has so many different benefits.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that gets into like the cardiovascular exercise,
Sure.
Optimizing your diet, staying active, keeping your mind sharp with activities. Actually, crossword puzzles, there was a study out of Duke that showed that engaging in crossword puzzles can actually slow the rate of how quickly your brain starts to shrink.
That's crazy.
And actually can delay the onset of various cognitive disorders.
And so I was kind of teasing at the beginning of the interview. I said, hey, why am I doing the aging? But I'm 40 years old, about to turn 41. This is a time when I need to start thinking about some of those things that I can do, these little things to help in that aging process.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say, no. Yes, but now's the time to start. All right, thank you both, gentlemen. We really appreciate it. Good information. If you would like more information on how you can age healthy and how to make it just an easy process, go to our website, WPPF.com. You can watch this interview again, and you can also, it takes you to a website to give you some more advice and some more ideas. Thank you so much.